XP lane, it's clear legend, Raging Sanford versus the Filipino cannon, Flap. The jungle is the GOAT, Carl TZ. Versus the young phenom, Kyle. At mid, it's the lone stallion, Sanji. Versus the KDA machine, Haji. It's El Daddy JP. Versus Master Ogwen. At gold lane, it's Teddy. Versus the bulletproof Super Marco. This is the ultimate clash of titans. Who will claim the Immortal Cup? Champions Arena, make some noise!
Sanji wailing away, RWM good, he still secures, and in comes Kyle with a Phantom Steed. Now JP very low, gets hit with that momentum to the face, and in comes First Blood drawn by Sanji. Kyle falls, so does Ogwen. This is looking bad, blazing the wet at the back line. Super Marco not finding anyone. 3 plus the turtle going over to Liquid.
Just when you thought Team Falcons would pull off that turtle take, they end up losing 3.
Yeah, both retributions coming up
Preemptively, when there was a fight breaking out, blazing the wet at the face, as they take down Sanji, but Sanford knocks out Marco, and the fight continues as Ogwen falls. Flap and Haji wonder, where did Ogwen and Marco go?
not worth it there on the trade. Super Marco uses Purify, but didn't expect that.
Easy intercepting the back line as Haji gets taken down. Daddy JP finds him, and now they take down Flap. Flap fighting a losing fight here as the turret falls, so does he.
They just don't stop. Team Liquid finds a moment of weakness and they keep pressing.
They a very impressive duo. They're still going.
Oh my Lord, Marco! Appraiser's wrath to the face underneath tier 2.
That is an angry goat if I've seen one.
What just happened to Marco? Oh,
and
no!
they still keep going as Haji gets taken down. Ogwen does find them out. In comes Flap. This is a losing fight. Kyle calls in, but Bielbo gets caught in the golden hour. Oh, how is this going to elapse? As in comes Sandy from the side lanes, and they take down Flap. TLPH, 7.5 minutes in, are all gas, no brakes. Not what I mean.
This is
Easy use red 3.
There's the post, and Flap taking a face full of hits from Sanji. JP looking to catch him in the platinum snap, and they let go.
Yep, they're going to let go of that one, but again, they're going to go ahead and get a turret. Whoa, Sanford!
Kyle running away from Terry Bogard
Got the
and
combo!
gets his man. Sanford finds another, and they continue to pressure. Carl Easy, Appraiser's wrath. 3v4. Falcons not going to force the issue here. Ogwen caught out once more.
The jab is the mid turret going to be worked on.
Kyle taking hits from Sanji. Down goes that mid lane inhibitor, and Ogwen gets annihilated. Super Marco blazing the wet. Backwards as the golden hour is brought out by JP. Teddy takes down the bottom lane, top lane left. The only bastion for Falcons. Their base is about to get stormed.
Got the wave in mid.
This lineup, it's way too difficult to make a comeback through. Again, it's a double carry with a somewhat carrying the EXP.
Oh, RWM trying to put down JP. Ogwen gets the mount, they pick off Daddy JP. Flap gets taken down by Teddy, and Super Marco barely survives. One for one.
They just want to chase Ogwen down. At least that move right there buys Team Falcons some time in the game.
Oh, there's the post thrown out to cancel the conceal. Ogwen with the split.
Oh,
just
Ogwen.
wasting time here.
Yeah.
Throws out the glueling. Krabby Patty sits, and he's already wasted more than a minute of Liquid's time. I think this is mission accomplished for Ogwen. Today, one more. Ogwen does the impossible. A 1-for-1 trade. Where the hell did that come from?
That's only the 3rd kill. They're probably not going to get a lot of it. but holy crap, Ogwin, that was pretty cool.
That was
You prioritize first, and here, Sanford said, you know, I'm going for knockouts. He starts to build damage first now. Liquid looking to siege that tier 3 up top. Carl Easy very low. Flap Easy looking for it. In comes Barbiel. Blazing duet by Marco. Compromising one, and Carl Easy falls. Golden Hour able to save him. RWM finds no one as Kyle falls before anything else could happen for Falcons.
Okay, so Falcons keep going on the Fredrin. Wait, hold on, sorry.
conceal use. JP going for the back.
Going for it. There's a tracking shot. Lord still standing. Super Marco and Flap use everything to try and take care of this wave. Lord wailing away. Sanji blasting the members of Falcons, and that's it. Liquid are first to the board. Taking game 1. Charles Easy in the middle of 3. Carl with a fade away. Appraiser's wrap. Still gets taken down, but Kyle gets faded out 4. Super Marco early rotation. Blazing to it underneath tier 1.
You get faster shields, but the Paquito can delete it.
Whoa. Speaking of, Sanford comes through. There's the crack and the punish from Falcons as Ogwin takes down 40.
I'm glad to deal with Flap before you answer that. Here's the fight.
Kyle jumps onto Sanji. Sanji brings out the ordnance. Gushing through. Carl secures the turtle, but Sanji falls. Kyle gets him. And there's a wall put up, the crack. And Kyle just barely sidesteps away, but Sanford finishes the job. Liquid are pushing Falcons once again to fight, goading them into more aggression.
Yeah, to answer your question, Team Liquid Philippines definitely gave that, knowing that they'd be going up against an Esmeralda. It's just...
Third, Crimson Beacon. Carl Easy dashes back. Close call. Not much from Falcons here. They're not gonna force it.
Yeah, they know they couldn't force it because they didn't have the minion waves.
Oh, the gosh right on Ogwin's face. No way he survives this. The master gets slain.
Flap and Kyle, though, they want to go for this tier 1.
Oh, looking for that surge. It looks like 40's happy to just waste time here. Super Marco gets taken down. Max range on that gush, and all this while, they've been working on taking down the Apex Predator. Sanford does fall, but at what cost?
Yeah, the minion wave.
And now he answers with a crack. Haji looking to choke him up, but Sanji will finish the job. JP goes up, and there's a trade 1-for-1.
Good trade TL has.
Whoop. Flap here. Caught in the crowd control. And there it is, another gush plus a Salmon Force. Might have been overkill. That's not what found. Carl Easy gets that Lord to wear a Liquid jersey.
This is the problem. Oh, Ogwin in trouble again.
He's caught between the walls. Salmon Force plus gush. The GOAT secures the kill. And now they go for Kyle's purple.
Oh man, those projectiles just stopping them in their tracks. Purple's still there for Kyle to take. They pulled off of it. Sanji, quite low, has to get out.
Couldn't finish the job. Sanji will live, staying here, hiding in the Y-brush. Appraiser's Rat knocks out Flap. Talking about knockouts. Sanford looking for more, forcing a defensive surge, but Sanford will find a Marco with a blazing duet, taking down 40. There's a shutdown.
Yeah, Falcons needed to get something there because this is...
Last games we saw. Oh, hold on.
Another gush comes through, taking down Ogwin. Just like that. Kyle Easy can't even sniff his purple.
Yeah, and Ogwin knew that he didn't
make it back in time. They've already picked a fight with Flap and Haji.
Oh,
Flap here, gonna get taken down very, very quickly. Crimson Beacon by Haji. 40 versus 2, Kyle and Ogwin. There's no way. There's no way. Sanford flickers back.
Sanford buys enough time in the 1v2 while TL took out Flap.
Oh my lord, another gush. Crimson Beacon. Teddy helps Sanji finish the job. And just like that, another message sent and received. This Lord belongs to Liquid.
Go next, Sanford, perfect placement. Put himself in right bush mid.
By that stun, you lose someone.
Just like that, in a snap, Flap Easy gets erased off the map.
Onto it, but TL.
Oh, another gush, Kyle Easy surges back.
Another stun.
And Ogwin gets picked up once more. Teddy is on a rampage. Boom! Blazing duet from Marco plus the freeze. JP here flickers back. Go Easy! With an Appraiser's Wrath of all Appraiser's Wrath.
Kyle
taking down Marco. Kyle looking for more double kill for him. Kyle Easy shot down. Kyle goes down. Knockout strike in Haji versus 2. And there's the wipeout. The KDA machine gets 3 stacks.
Do they just defend and they're going to try to get a range here?
Haji looking for the choke out. Easy comes in, gets deleted. He was hoping on a dream, and they're a man down. Ogwin gets mounted by Daddy JP.
Oh, the timing with a Mystic projectile
Perfect.
was on point to take out Kyle.
Ogwin is out. It's a three-man defense for Falcons. Liquid can smell it. Liquid are slowly galloping towards their base.
Endable.
Yep, they got a wave pushing in. They're going to try to defend.
Gush forcing out the Crimson Beacon, and Sanford takes down Haji. The base is up next. Marco with a blazing duet, the Hail Mary play. Minions get wiped out, but Liquid takes down Flap, and just like that, Liquid take another 2-0.
Hope looked bright, but Liquid decided to stampede the Lord. Falcons looked at the macro too much, and that
Diving in, RWM by Haji, swiping away, immaculate timing, down goes JP, 40 foes as well, and Sanji just barely gets away the flicker from Haji, the machine, but off camera. How the hell did Carl Teasy steal the turtle? Haji finds the hamster mage, but still, it's Kyle compromising. JP, there's a taunt. RWM coming up. JP goes down. Lazy whip by Tene. But Marco does not back down. And Marco might get taken down here. Oh, the flicker back. Marco barely lives.
Good use of the flicker.
for the result of the series, the entry there by Flap. Kyle with the toss. He's immune. He jumped forward. JP able to get away with the glorious pathway with the real world manipulation. Takes down the high loss. Kyle and Flap now trying to go after Sanford while he's trying to hold on. He jumps up in the air. Dark wave. He's buying time. He's dealing damage, but it's just too much.
And this is the case that we're talking about with the lineup that Team Falcons have. They're able to go ahead and set up around the box of Haji, the real world manipulation, and just come out swinging. And there's no way for Team Liquid to fight against it currently. They're too far behind up to this point. The last turtle goes in the hands of Team Falcons.
Kyle, Haji, and Ogwin have controlled the center.
They trap Sanford, looking for more damage. Tene comes in, but Marco's been pushing up top. And Sanji with the Crimson Beacon takes down Flap. That's one down for Falcons, and now Liquid one more. Kyle dashing back. Carl Deasy wants him, and Sanford finds him. Make that a 2 for 1, a 2 for 2, and Tene takes down Marco. Haji will not survive this. 3 for 4, a bloodbath as Haji takes down Tene.
A little bit better.
Nope. And there's the IWM answered by a glorious pathway. Sanji, Crimson Beacon back, and Flap is just doing his darndest. As Super Marco wails away at 40, he gets him. Massive Appraiser's Rat sends Carl Deasy and Teddy back.
That keeps Kyle in control.
Down to an 8, and that is Marco down very low. JP gets taken down. Ogwin controlling the perimeter, and Kyle secures Retribution in check.
Super Marco.
Out, in comes the glorious pathway. RWM coming through. Carl Deasy with the steal.
Sanji.
And here comes the stampede as Sanji runs through him. Marco takes out JP. Kyle goes in as well. Sanford goes down. And now Tene's going to be up next as he BMIs through. 2 kills for the Lord.
They don't get the Lord, but that was a terrific response by Falcons in what could have been a big Liquid win. As Sanji Crimson Beacon forward and used the sprint to be way more difficult to take down Marco.
Carl Deasy gets taken down by the Bulletproof.
Oh man, Super Marco, we said he's going to be pivotal for this win for Team Falcons. Well, that is a huge kill for momentum for Team Falcons to deal with this Lord.
JP, Glorious Pathway already used up, and Winter Crown combo coming through for Tene. RWM by Haji. He knows that the core on the other side is already used up, and double kill for Bulletproof. Down goes 40. And Super Marco gets the immortality bomb. Open, finds Tene. 3 for 1, plus the Lord. Falcons are soaring in. Carl Deasy finds Marco.
It's not endable just yet, but maybe the minion waves are big enough. Maybe Haji and Flap have enough damage in them to try and end it here.
No turrets left in mid. Lord could crash into the base. Sanji with the bait, with the kite to the side. Carl Deasy, Sanji defending. They're getting away with it. Minions have already spawned.
They got the minions out. Sanji's gonna go down though.
Open with the execution. Lord gets taken care of. The base turret down bottom is down. Falcons are slowing it down. Flap with the preemptive use of it, and Kyle secures JP. Very low blazing duet coming through. Same spot. Consistency from Tene. Marco in the middle of 3. Sanji goes down, and Winter Crown out of Sanford. Marco still lives. Dark Wave, and in comes the rest of them. Open is picking dudes off left and right. Now Marco still lives. Marco versus Tene. and Marco and Teddy trade 3 for 2. Carl Deasy getting hunted down. The Master wants him. The Master needs him. Forcing him into the base, and there's still a wave down bottom. In comes Ogwin and the Lord.
The Lord is walking with Team Falcons. They'll work on the base, and they found flight.
It's just Carl left. He gets popped, and Falcons on the board. Game 3 goes to green.
But it's still fast because of how fast the YSS farms.
Mountain Shocker takes down Ogwin. Sanji draws first blood.
That's one of the difficult things, right? When there's a blue
Dragon form, looking for targets. Turtle very low, into the back line. Carl Deasy secures it, and they dogpile on the flap, forcing him to flicker back. Didn't even get the dark wave, and now Ogwin's gonna be up next. Lantern Flare right into the ground. 2 for none, plus the turtle. It's all liquid.
and they want to fight this one out. Looks like they're on Sanji. Is he going to be able to get away here? He doesn't have the Purify.
He already used it up, and now Ogwin looking for it. Not necessary. Just the freeze, we're gonna finish the job, and they put a kill on a Marco. Valkyrie's descent right into Marco's face. Marco running through it. Sanji comes in from the flank, takes him down.
Weird pacing that we're seeing right now in this game 4. Right now, Kyle in trouble.
JP with the mount, in comes the Black Dragon form. Kyle gets squished. Marco from the left, this is very bad underneath, tier 1. JP gets taken down, Haji scores. Valkyrie's descent coming through, that triggers Flap's Infernal Pursuit, and he goes for another one. Flap flickers back, just too much damage from Liquid's front line.
Falcons in the long run.
Oh, they're on 40. Ogwin and Marco.
Oh, Dragon.
And Marco gets it.
That's what they need. Marco.
And that's it. Lantern Flare, 6 feet under. Want this tier 1. In comes the Black Dragon form. And then they dive in. Valkyrie's descent, Sanji gets taken down. And now there's another one in JP. Falcons are running it. Sanford very low. Glooms underneath that half dragon. Super Marco wailing away. Finds him, double kill for Bulletproof. And that's a 3 for none, the punish on the tier 1 push.
Talk about
Carl, the man-to-man. In comes Teddy with a Valkyrie's descent, Mount Shucker. Teddy, defensive use of it. And Carl gets taken down between 3 members of Falcons. And they're going a third of the Lord down. Mount Shocker plus Black Dragon form committed already. There's the Fatal Links. Where's the response? Carl Deasy secures it, and now they collapse onto JP. Flap takes him down. Crimson Beacon out of Sanji, already used to Purify. And Marco throws out these light wheels like there's no tomorrow. Sanford backs off, 2 kills for the Lord.
Again, you're seeing why secure the objective, and they want to disengage.
Carl Deasy compromised by Owen. Dark Wave plus a stop, serving up a kill to Super Marco. They push tier 2.
Do you know what this feels like? It feels like I'm watching Hachi back with Blacklist.
Oh man, it's a different style of play, and now the tier 3 turret in the mid lane of the base of TL is going to go down here.
Falcons demolish that inhibitor like it was nothing.
It was nothing, man. They get
Stu clashing with that dragon, and Kyle secures. The fight continues. Flap with the Winter Crown, the freeze. Fatal Link. Super Marco still throwing him out, taking down Carl Deasy, and he takes down Sanford. It's all about Marco, baby, as he serves up a kill to Haji. Down goes Teddy. Kyle gets him, and now Ogun man-to-man defense with the Lone Stallion. How does this keep happening?
It looks like Falcons have found their new code.
They're inside the base. They're storming the core. Falcons even out the score. 2-2 against the defending champions.
Sometimes you just gotta call back and throw it back to what got you to the top in the first place. The stampede has slowed, and Falcons are flying steady. It is now anyone's series.
Refusing to purify up until the last moment, has the falling Star Moon into a wall just to survive. Sanji knocks him up, but it still lives. Kyle instead gets fell by Carl Deasy and served up a kill, a double over to Sanford. The RWM canceled here. Now Hodge has to flicker back. Cyclone Eye through as well, but JP will continue to pressure them. Ogwin can't save him. Oh my lord, Haji gets squished here. Not much a Guinevere can do, and Liquid aren't done.
Under the tier 2?
Another double for 40. That's why they call him the Apex Predator.
And the straw that breaks the camel's back, you were just waiting for that moment where everything...
Gonna shut him down. Quick knock up. All the ults thrown out, but here comes Sanji to save him. And the stand duo quell the trio from the Falcons. Oakland here. Lantern Flare.
He's got a combo.
And Sanford knocks out Master.
Here comes Carl and JP.
And they go in. Double horse combo. Haji gets taken down. And Kyle does not know what to do. Carl gets a double. And Flap follows through. Sanford 6-0-1. Marco don't know 1-0.
That ain't no horse, that's a Ducati.
It never for 1,100 gold lead.
In comes another glorious pathway. Nowhere for Oakland to go. Goes sideways. And under goes Flap. Zaman Force. Oh! That does compromise Marco. Blazing duet to the face. Teddy gets a double.
Teddy wanted some of the action. He just got a great placement on the blazing duet. And so TL
just swiping away at the Lord. Requiem, put it in.
Teddy!
Teddy with a massive blazing duet. Taking down Kyle. Serving up a kill to 40. And now Flap falls in. That's a double. Mid lane tier 1 drops. 3 defenders left. Falcons are reeling as Liquid slowly but surely take out Oakland as well. Oakland is holding on. Liquid at match point.
gonna drag him back.
Oakland trying to get out of here. JP secures it. And a flicker out of Haji might go down as well. And Carl finds him. The GOAT is bloodthirsty. There's the Falcons. In comes Sanji with a Crimson Beacon. Requiem helps Kyle secure. Turtle goes over to Falcons. And Sanji gets taken down. They trade for Kyle. Now Oakland caught inside. RWM by Haji. In comes the dunk from 40. And 40 gets taken down by Oakland. Carl takes down the big horse and SOD. Not to good.
Yeah. Not too bad. This gives Haji a little bit of a advantage in the mid.
Oh, they dogpile on a Sanji. He purifies, but he gets taken down still. Now JP, tail end of the Bravest Fighter dodged.
Kyle's threat like this.
Requiem finds JP. But JP does live. Oh, Haji with the RWM clutch today. Defensive use of the BMI. For commit, they just wanted the turret. Now Carl DZ coming in. Teddy and JP looking for targets. Oakland holding it down. Oakland gets taken down here. Carl secures.
So that gets...
Now in comes the Bravest Spider blazing the wet inside the RWM. Teddy trying to deal some damage. Sanford caught through. Does flicker out.
That's a great pick. This is the Lord up. Carl TZ still up though, so Team Falcons, even with taking out Sanji, they still have to be cautious.
Just like against Onyx, as long as they pick off the Zushin, they are ready to go. Lord here within a tenth of its health, and Kyle secures. Oakland will get picked off though. JP taken down. Flap is wailing away. Will get taken down here. And now Carl and Teddy. Kyle with the setup and the freeze. Oh, he gets taken down here. Pyrrhic victory for Falcons.
They get the Lord, but they lost too much. Liquid with the pedal on the gas. Falcons tried to get some kills, but Liquid were able to sidestep and survive. The Lord, though, will still be able to get out of the Falcons base. It spawns...
And the SOM! Haji with a shutdown! Carl falls. Traded out for. Looking for more. Super Marco here. That's too much pressure. He flickers back. Dodges back, rather, but it's too much. And there's not much of a punish from Falcons as they get run through by Liquid. Sanji with a Crimson Beacon. Infernal pursuit by Sanford. They both just live. And the lantern flare from the chef.
One thing is true, that might have been an overstep.
The stun!
SOM into the wall. A lot of damage coming in from Marco. Now he takes down JP. Sanji with a Crimson Beacon. Compromising Super Marco. Teddy with a blazing duet. Taking down Flap. Taking down Oakland as well. 2 for none. Make it a 3 for 1. Teddy with a triple. Sanji finds Marco. 4 for 1. And that's a wipeout. Teddy is a maniac.
The minion waves are far. But does Liquid have the damage? Does Liquid have the speed to march through the mid and into immortality?
They're taking it down the tier 2 turret. You have a couple seconds for Team Falcons to come up. JP will immortality tank this turret. They'll just get that and go reset.
slow it down. Liquid have demolished that mid lane inhibitor.
Oh!
Now in comes the rest of Falcons. JP dashes on through, flickers out. Glorious pathway, SOD. Sanji does use the Crimson Beacon to survive. Super Marco into Teddy, blazing duet. BMI through, and Haji punishes him. There's the shutdown. Ogwen gets taken out here. 2 for 1 the trade.
Teddy makes it happen! From steady Teddy to deadly Teddy!
It cost him his life, but it's 2 members of Falcons who fall. But Falcons also made the right call. But Liquid got the counter. It's not over yet.
Well, this is deadly dance. Lord here at the center of tails. Kyle comes in. Teddy secures. Glorious pathway. In comes Teddy. And there's a Requiem, but no follow through. Ogwen here is going to get taken down. Sanji gets in. Kyle taken out. Teddy finds another. What's Marco thinking? Chubby wave down bottom. Oh, they sent Sanford back to defend.
Falcons needs to withstand this. Haji didn't use his real-world manipulation, so he'll have it with him. But Kyle and Ogwen are down for too long. And it's 5 against 3. The 4 horsemen and their Teddy. Liquid and the cavalry are feeling it.
It's possible that they turn into the 4 horsemen and the GOAT. There's the RWM. Lord still standing. Sanji taking a lot of damage with hoof stomps through history. A stampede by the cavalry. Going back to back to back.
Team Liquid Philippines are your MPL Philippines Season 17 champions!
We are all witness to a legacy that will withstand the test of ages. Emulated, never to be replicated. Their fierce gallop into immortality will echo forever! Team Liquid PH are the greatest of all time!
Championship rings from the official jewelry partner of the MPL Philippines, Ferry. The Lone Stallion, Saji. El Daddy, JP. Steady, Teddy. The greatest of all time, Carl TZ! The Apex Predator, Sanford! Daiki! Coach Snap! And Coach Aeon!
This is the ultimate proof of your legacy. Tatak na ngayong season ay kayo ang huling pumalag.
Friends, Sanford! Sanford, congratulations for being the finals MVP. On the count of 3, raise it up for the world to see. In 3, 2, 1.
Isang malamat na season na naman ang nagtapos at nakita natin kung sino ang pumalag!
At ngayon, oras namang ipakita at subukan ang palag ng buong mundo at ipakita ang lakas ng Pinas sa Paris as we head to the mid-season cap at the eSports World Cup.
Congratulations once more to Team Liquid Philippines! At muli, super fans, maraming salamat sa pagsama sa amin this season 17. This is your very own Odin together with Thea and Denise. And for one last time, ito ang MPL Philippines Season 17.